Time for my 130th John Carpenter game. Wants to be Millionaire, the UK Family Picture Edition for the DVD.
Select either the adult or junior questions here. Okay, you've chosen to answer the adult questions. There are 15 of them between you and £1,000,000. Let's get you up to the first milestone as quickly as possible. Here is the first question for £100.
Okay. Which of these is a white burgundy wine? Chagrin, Chablis, Chamois, Chamonix. That'd be Chablis.
Excellent. Off to a good start. Well done. Take a look at question 2. It's for 200 quid.
Okay. What was Pip Archer's full name in The Archers? Elizabeth, Philippa, Tamsin, Jennifer. That'd be Philippa.
Well done. It's the correct answer.
Yeah. Archers, think of radio series been on for
Next
75
question
years
is
or
worth
more. So,
£300. Here it comes.
okay. Which of these is not a Clint Eastwood film? Space Cowboys, Firefox, Unforgiven, The Blues Brothers. David the Blues Brothers, which is John Belushi and Dan
Well
Aykroyd.
done. You are right. Okay, the next question is for 500 quid. Take a look.
Okay. In which sport has Ian Woosnam been selected to captain the European team in 2006? Athletics, golf, football, sailing. It'd be golf.
Well done. It's the correct answer.
Yeah, it's the Ryder Cup action 06, so.
You are one question away from your first milestone. Get this right, and you'll be guaranteed £1,000.
Okay. Which of the following is a 20th century addition to British Waters? Maiden crab, glove newt, gauntlet frog, muff eel. That'd be a mitten
That's
crab.
good. It's the right answer. Great, you're guaranteed a cheque for £1,000. But I don't want to give you that just yet. Let's shake things up a bit now by introducing a few pictures into the questions. Brand new experience for this special Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now you might as well play the next question. It's worth 2,000 quid.
Okay.
Who plays the novelist Catherine Trammell in the 1990s thriller Basic Instinct? Sharon Stone, Sigourney Weaver, Glenn Close,
It'd
Gwyneth
be
Paltrow.
Sharon Stone.
Excellent. You just won yourself £2,000. You're up to question 7. It's worth £4,000. You don't have to play it, but here it comes. Which of the following is a region which includes parts of Turkey, Iraq, Iran, and Syria? Baltistan, Bantustan, Turkmenistan,
That'd be
Kurdistan.
Kurdistan.
Congratulations, that correct answer takes you up to £4,000. The next question is worth £8,000, but you will drop 3,000 if you get it
Okay.
wrong. Here it comes.
Okay.
In which sport does a game begin with a jump ball at the centre circle? Basketball, netball, hockey, lacrosse.
That'd be a basketball, which is
You
it's also known as a
have
jump off. So.
£4,000. You now have 8,000. It's the right answer. We're starting to play for some serious money now. This question is worth £16,000, but get it wrong and you'll lose 7,000. Here it comes.
Okay.
Which part did this actress's father play in Porridge? Norman Fletcher, Lenny Godber, Mr. Mackay,
It'd be
Harry Grant.
Richard Beckinsale played Lenny Goldberg in
You're
Porridge.
doing
And the
very
image is
well.
Kate
Another
Beckinsale.
correct answer. Okay, this is where you can guarantee yourself £32,000. Of course, if you get it wrong, you'll drop back to 1,000. Take as long as you need. Here comes the question.
Okay.
To which island was this former French emperor exiled in 1815? Mauritius, St. Helena, Elba.
Deputy St. Helena when Napoleon was exiled, and he died around in 1821 actually.
Fantastic. I can now write you out a check for £32,000. It's picture questions all the way now. You might as well have a go at question number 11 for £64,000. Here it comes. This city is the capital of which country? Czech Republic, Hungary, Italy, Portugal.
Be Prague in the Czech Republic.
Fantastic. That is the correct answer.
Yeah, Prague, Czech Republic, Budapest, Hungary, Rome, Italy, and Lisbon, Portugal. So.
This question is worth £125,000. There is no time limit. Here it comes.
Okay.
For which company does the character played by this comedy actor work in The Office? Wernham Hogg, Randall and Sons, Pilot Mark Group,
Deputy Bernard Hogg. And for clarification, they're referring to the British version of The Office. The American version, it's Dunder Mifflin is the company, and the U.S. version of The Office.
Right, you've done brilliantly to get this far. The next question is number 13 out of 15, and it's worth £250,000. We're talking about some huge sums of money here. So make sure you take your time and think carefully before you answer. What was the forename of the wife of the Soviet leader seen here? Svetlana, Valentina, Raisa, Nadia.
Raisa Gorbachev.
That's the right answer. You are playing superbly.
Huh.
Okay, you are now just two questions away from becoming a virtual millionaire. If you get this wrong, you will drop all the way back to 32,000. You're playing for serious amounts of money, so be very, very careful. Here comes question number 14.
Okay.
When this census was taken in 2001, what was the resulting population of the United Kingdom? 56.3 million, 57.7 million, 58.7 million, 59.
It'd be 58.7 million.
You have just won.
Say for this one because the Williams Lucas picture's out. Let's see, Salvador is out, and also looking at background. So 1 in 14 odds. I'll say for this one, the image will be King Abdullah, Saudi Arabia, which is the answer actually as well. So I just my prediction was going to be King Abdullah, Saudi Arabia.
Now I've got to remind you that if you get it wrong, you would drop a mammoth £468,000. Hardly bears thinking about. So here we go. The very, very best of luck.
Okay.
Who is this businessman? Goran Persson, Jonas Ackerlund, Carl Bildt, Ingvar.
It's the IK and IKEA, Ingvar Kamprad.
You had £500,000 and you risked it to go for $1 million. I can tell you, it's the right answer! Congratulations, you are a virtual millionaire. You played a magnificent game. You answered all 15 questions correctly. Well done. Not only have you won a virtual £1 million, you've also got the chance to win an incredible prize, a millionaire-style luxury holiday for you and your family. All of the instructions are on the screen. It really couldn't be simpler.
Can't help myself again. Very well done, and thanks for playing the Family Picture Edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yeah, up to 130 now in this game, actually, so it's getting up there really now. I think the kids edition's at 133, actually, so far. That being said, thanks for watching.